Good evening, children. My name is Professor Spencer, and this here is my associate, Dr. Scott.
Good evening.
Every high school student learns about the world wars, but tonight, kids, we're going back. We're going to show you what you don't see in history class.
Tonight, we're going back in time.
What the?
Too far! Oh, much better. Shh.
Through years of research, my associate and I have found one prominent pattern.
That's right, German nationalism.
German nationalism was created in the ashes of World War I and was a cause of World War II. What we found here was the radical nationalism that led to the assassination of Franz Ferdinand in 1914 began the cycle of war, humiliation, rising nationalism, and then another war.
What we also found was that following the conclusion of World War I, from January 18th, 1919 to January 21st, 1919, the Allied powers met in Paris to discuss issues such as redrawing the borders of European nations and restricting the power of Central nations.
See, the biggest central power that they were concerned with was Germany. However, the fact that they restricted Germany's power made the German leaders angry, which eventually led to German nationalism increasing in 1920 and eventually the creation of the Nazi Party. Now, Doctor? We lost him. Last night we lost Dr. Scott, but I should still continue with the story. On February 24th, 1920, at a speech in front of 2,000 people, Hitler announced a new 25-point program which focused heavily on a superior German nationality and race, which would expand to reach its destined glory. From 1923 to 1939, the Nazi Party held annual rallies in Nuremberg, Germany. The purpose of the rallies was to show the solidarity of the relationship between the German people. The American stock market crash, which started on October 24, 1929, destroyed the German economy, which had built mostly on loans from the United States. While this crisis drove unemployment in Germany to alarming levels, the struggle people were going through increased their sense of nationalism because unification as a country offered hope of economic improvement. In 1933, Hitler defined the Nazi Party foreign policy, making it clear that the primary goal of the Germans in terms of foreign policy was to obtain land for his German people, who he considered the superior race. This policy was greatly admired by many German people and helped to unify the country. On the night of May 10, 1933, German university students gathered in Berlin to burn un-German books. As the propaganda minister, Joseph Goebbels proclaimed a nationwide action against the un-German spirit. On August 2, 1934, German President Hindenburg died and Hitler became Führer, combining the roles of Chancellor and President. He brought about a new era in the German country where Germans were taught from a young age that they were the best nation and the best race to exist. He gave Germans pride and something to work towards. With the beginning of the Berlin Olympics on August 1st, 1936, Hitler commissioned a new 100,000-person stadium to be built for the enormous spectacle. All around Berlin, Nazi flags flew demonstrating the Nazi spirit to all participating nations. On March 7, 1936, Hitler marched his troops into Western Germany in direct violation of the Treaty of Versailles. The retaking of the Rhineland would have represented strength of the German army to the people, swaying their opinion if a war were to break out. In 1949, West Germany was established after being controlled by Allied forces. The eastern half was controlled by the the communists. The Allied forces supported the reconstruction of post-war Germany in part to protect against the rising threat of communism, but also to prevent a repeat of post-World War I poverty that brought on World War II. The Allied nations realized that by not destroying the German nationalism and by supporting the new German economy, they could prevent future conflict. Good evening, children. My name is. This is what I screw up on. I can't read it. See?
No, it's fine. Just keep going.
Dr. Scott. Oh, we're taking. Oh my god. See, I skipped it. Oh no, I